Matthew Perry made an incredible impact during his life, bringing so much joy and laughter to millions and millions around the globe. His legacy continues to make a difference, and through the foundation, Matthew Perry House, it is transforming the discussion around mental health. Joining us to talk more about Matthew Perry House and how you can get involved is Matthew's sister, Caitlin Morrison, who joins us here in studio, and Matthew's longtime friend. Joining us via Zoom is Hank Azaria. Hank, hello, you got us okay?
Yeah, I'm with you. Hi.
Oh, it is so special to have you both here with us. I think I spoke with you, Caitlin, earlier about how much we love Matthew here and all the joy he's given us, but it's equally important to talk about how vulnerable he's been with his story, and you're continuing his legacy. Talk a little bit about Matthew Perry House and the importance around the work that you're doing.
Sure. Matthew Perry House is an answer to something that a lot of people face in Canada, which is, while there's treatment available, treatment is not available for as long as people need it to be. And so what happens for actually most people who seek treatment at the moment is it's a process that has to happen again and again and again and again, because it doesn't set you up for success by giving you as much support as you need for as long as you need it. So Matthew Perry House is meant to be a place where people can get support for as long as they need it. And that means sometimes years, and it means looking at all of the different parts of life that we can help people build back up, so that not only are they ready to walk out the doors of Matthew Perry House, but they're walking into a life that they're proud of and excited about and ready to excel in.
And I love how you talk about compassion through this entire process as well. I want to bring in Hank to include him in this conversation, because I think, Hank, you can attest to how vulnerable Matt has been in his journey and sharing his journey with others. It's also the same philosophy that you follow here. So I'm wondering, what's the power in being vulnerable, sharing your story, and letting others know you're not alone?
Well, that's the only way to get sober and stay that way, is to share your story, hear other stories, and connect with people over it. Matthew used to say to me, and he brought me to my first AA meeting 19 years ago, that alcoholism is a bully you cannot beat up alone. It is much stronger than you, but if you have folks, you can maybe take them. And at the public level, Matthew felt it was important to get his story out there, so that other people could hear that there's no shame in asking for that kind of help, privately or publicly. And I am here to echo that, and that is a lot of the point of the Matthew Perry House as well.
Live Loud brings me to the magic of tonight's event, and how folks here in Toronto can also get involved by supporting your initiatives. So Hank, let's touch behind tonight's magic show here. You have some incredible artists taking place: Serena Ryder, Billy Talent. Hank, you're also taking the stage with your band, and I heard since you're performing in Canada, you refer to them as the A Street Band.
Yeah, I do a Springsteen tribute band called the EZ Street Band. So for Canada, we made it EH, the A Street Band. It's the A Street Band.
So what can folks expect tonight?
Caitlin, you want to take amazing music and benefit from Matthew Perry House. And I'll be, closing out tonight with 3 Springsteen songs that are all dedicated to Matthew, my friend Matthew.
And they're really, really, really good songs.
I mean, I'm really excited for folks to be able to see you up close and personal. And you have such an incredible lineup, as I mentioned. Walk us through, when people arrive, what they're going to take leaving tonight.
Well, I'm hoping
early in the morning.
No. It'll still technically be nighttime. I'm too old to stay up past midnight. Come on. They'll be taking joy, and you know how it feels when you leave a concert.
Oh, yeah.
You feel giddy about it. You feel wonderful, and hopefully, as that as they think about it the next day, they'll think about how powerful it was to be part of something that wasn't just fun and one of a kind. And you don't get bands like that in a venue like that really ever. but also the spirit of a community coming together to do something really important for Canada, for the world, for people.
I love the messaging behind this event that both you and Hank also bring. I wanted to highlight, Caitlin, because your background is really interesting as well, that you have a background in mental health and advocacy as well, equity. So how fitting is it for you to carry on your brother's legacy here? We all know it's so hard for some people to ask for help. There's still that shame and stigma here. And you have this event like tonight, and hopefully that can open the doors for more people to speak up and speak out.
Oh gosh, I hope so. The thing is, asking for help feels like giving up. It's actually the bravest and most incredible thing that you can possibly do, no matter who you are. And it feels so good when you see somebody realize the power of that. And yeah, I mean, that's my whole background has been doing that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot more personal now, which makes it harder in a way, but also like watching when people have that moment is like not just I'm so glad that those people are having that moment, but also it makes me feel really good about, I guess what Manu would think about it, how all that stuff.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys one final question, Hank, as well, if you're still here. For the big focus on the foundation is really reimagining addictions treatment and support. So, what advice do you have for anybody, Hank? I'll start with you. For anybody struggling or anybody who has a family member who's struggling, Hank, how do you start that conversation?
There's programs for family members too. I'm a member. It's called Al-Anon. It's for the friends and family and loved ones of alcoholics, people who take on the characteristics of the disease without picking up the drink. Doesn't that sound like a lot of fun? And about 19 years now more into recovery, looking back, there's no other way to do it besides asking for help at some point. And things are. You can, now with the internet, you can find all kinds of resources extremely privately. You don't have to just walk in person into some AA room somewhere. There's a lot of ways, and AA isn't the only way either. There's many ways to get, even the word help. It's just go look into what might be an easier path for yourself. Because it all has to be done. People can assist you, but believe me, you do it yourself. It's the thing I'm most proud of in my life.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of strength behind that. And what about for you?
Well, all the stuff that Hank just said.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I will share something that my dad actually said to me when I was deciding whether or not a path of letting go of all the, I quit drinking myself a lot of years ago, actually, not as many as Hank. But when I was wondering, is that something that even makes sense? Everybody does this stuff. And he said, well, if it's a thing that you want to do that's hard, you do it, see what it's like, and just remember that if it were easy, everybody would do it, will do it. And that at the end of doing anything hard, the reward is better than doing the easy things. And for me, this job is the hardest job I've ever had. Yeah. But the reward of doing it has brought more sort of happiness and fulfillment than anything else. So, try the hard thing. See how it goes. And you might find you're happier than you've ever been in your whole life.
I think that's a great place to end things here. Live Loud Live. We have a banner at the bottom of the screen for viewers here on where you can get tickets, rcmmusic.com/events-and-performances. We are so excited for tonight's event. Hank, Caitlin, thank you so much. Such an honor having both of you here. Thank you.
Thank you.